I'm really excited. Second video. So we're going to continue listening to our bodies and doing things that makes you feel good. Trying to set the ambiance of my room. There might be a fly, just so you know. Okay. So we're gonna start sitting crisscross on your mat. Just take a moment to check in with yourself, to always listen to your body. I know it's easy said than done, but we're always trying to be better, and we want to be better with yourself. So, just check in. My check-in is make sure my hair is all in one spot, so it's not everywhere, even though I like my hair being everywhere sometimes. Anyways, so we're gonna sit crisscross on your mats. If you don't have a mat, it's okay. You can use the floor. Yeah, you can pretty much do yoga wherever makes you feel comfortable. You can even use your bed if you want. It's pretty late, so and you want to just do a little stretching, a little movement, and you don't particularly want to do it on the floor or on a mat, bed always works. But anyways, we're gonna sit nice crisscross, and we're gonna sit up nice and tall, placing our hands on our knees. If you have your hands hugging your knees, putting yourself a little grounded, making yourself feel a little grounded. But if you want some energy, lift your palms up. Whatever makes you feel good. Palms up or palms down. I want to feel a little grounded, so my palms are on my knees. And don't forget that beautiful breath of yours. Inhaling and exhaling. It's that nice, beautiful sound. Begin just to breathe with your nose. We're gonna inhale and sigh it out onto your right side. Beautiful. Back to center. We're gonna inhale and sigh it out to your left side. Beautiful. We're going to begin rolling our neck slowly. So first we're going to start onto our right side. We're going to inhale all the way up and exhale all the way down. Beautiful. Inhale. Inhale and exhale. Back to center. We did it on one side, moving on to the next side. So we're gonna inhale and exhale. Inhale Inhale. And exhale. Awesome. I want to stay grounded because I feel like that's something that I need right now. And just being aware, being mindful of what are your needs. So now that we did a little bit of movement with our neck, we're gonna move on to our wrists. So we're warming up our bodies before we go into a flow. And it's very important to make sure to check in with everything. And wrists are, to me, super important when doing certain poses. Because we tend to put all our weight onto our wrists, onto our hands. It's kind of like putting your weight onto your upper shoulders, which I tend to put all my weight, hinting my stress. Anyways, so what you want to do with some wrist movements, like in my first video, we're going to do it sitting up. So you're gonna extend your right hand out, have your palm nice and flat, and just gently, with your left hand, cross it over to your right hand. And just gently pull your fingers back. And exhaling. So inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Inhale. And exhale. Awesome. Now we're going to do it upside down. Placing our left fingers onto our right. Stretch our arms out. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Lovely. Moving on to our left side. What we do on one side, we want to be mindful and do it on the other side. Bring your hand all the way out. Fingers up. Bring your other hand and gently press your fingers back towards your face. Ready? We're going to inhale. Exhale. Nice. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Inhale. And exhale. Lovely. What we did on one side, we gotta do it on the other side. So we had our fingers up, and we're whoop, turning it around. So fingers up, down. Bring your hand over your fingers. We're gonna do 3 breaths. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, and exhale. Nice. Again, just doing a nice movement for your wrists. We're going to do cat and cow. But instead of going on all fours, we're going to do it crisscross. Placing your hands on your knees. We're gonna inhale all the way up to the sky. And exhale. Looking at that beautiful belly. Inhale, chest all the way up to the sky. And exhale, looking at that nice, beautiful belly. Inhale. And exhale. Now I invite you to do it your own pace. Being mindful of your breath. Listening. Beautiful. I invite you to have prayer hands right outside of your heart. Bow down to yourself. You can have your eyes open, slightly closed, or fully closed. Just taking this moment to honor yourself and to honor your practice. Beautiful. When it comes to yoga, it is such an amazing, it's such an experience that I welcome anyone to join. Because yoga can give you all the feels, whether it helps you feel connected with yourself or it helps you feel connected with your community. And we definitely need a strong community, but you also need a strong self. So it's always important. We're gonna go on all fours. A nice strong table, because we are strong tables. Make sure when you're on all fours to tuck your toes. When I say tuck, I mean like this. Tuck your toes. Let me see if I can move the camera a little back so you can see. And I'll move myself back. So when you're on all fours and you tuck your toes like that. Awesome. Hands onto the ground. Now we're gonna do our cat-cows on all fours. So we're gonna inhale our chest to the sky. Untuck your toes. Exhale. And look at your belly. That beautiful belly. Inhale, tuck your toes, chest to the sky. And exhale. Nice cat. I'm gonna go in front of my mat and just do 2 more cat cows. Inhale and inhale. Beautiful. And exhale. I invite you to wiggle your body body a little bit on one side and off to the other side. Awesome. We're going to begin to make circles with our bodies, but remembering your breath. So we're going to make circles all the way out to your hands and back down where your feet are. So we're going to inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. What we did on one side, we're going to do the opposite. So we're going to inhale. Beautiful. Exhale. Inhale. Nice. Exhale. One more time. Ready? Inhale. And exhale. So you'll definitely feel it in your wrists. And you'll notice if you're hesitant to go forward, but it's also about trusting yourself, which is something I continue to work on, and I feel a few friends will continue to work on that too. So now that we're on all fours, we're gonna stretch our right leg all the way back. And we're just gonna stretch our body back and forth. Awesome. Don't forget that breath. Beautiful. Bring your knee back. Stretch out the other leg. And we're gonna rock it back and forth. Just remember that breath. Take notice of your breath. Beautiful. Awesome. We're gonna go into our first child's pose. So widen your knees, the length of your mat. Again, if you don't have a mat, it's just making a V. Placing your bottom all the way back to your feet, your upper torso all the way down to the ground, stretching your arms forward. Stretch, stretch, stretch your arms forward. Have your chest to the ground and your forehead to the ground. Inhaling and exhaling. So this is the pose to go to when you need a break. It can be a break from the flow. It can be a break just from just needing a break. It keeps you centered. It keeps you calm. We're gonna slowly come out of our child's pose while having our knees bent. We're gonna bring our hips to the sky. Bringing our hips all the way back to the sky. Again, we're going into our first downward dog. And if we're stiff, it's okay. We can have our knees bent. If not, you can have them nice straight down. Have feet and hands to the ground. Just make sure to even that weight. We don't want to put so much weight onto our wrists. Just being aware, being mindful of your actions. Inhaling. Yes. And no. Beautiful. Begin to walk your dog, bending one knee and then bending the other knee. Just walk your dog. Beautiful. Look between your hands and slowly walk to the top of your mat. Then we're gonna have our feet fists width apart. So it's 2 fists width apart. We're gonna fold. Inhale, halfway lift. So hands on our shins. If we want to use some props, feel free to grab either some yoga blocks if you have them, or some books, or anything that can help, kind of like the same height or size, to help you with your poses. So inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. One more time. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Beautiful. Move your blocks out to the side. I'm gonna back up a little bit. Bring arms all the way up to the sky. Inhale. Arms all the way up to the sky, staring at your hands. And exhale. Arms on your side. We're gonna be a nice, strong mountain. We're gonna inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Awesome. I know I just went back with my mat, but I'm gonna move to the front. I'm gonna go swan dive all the way down to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. We're gonna place our hands on our mat or on the ground. Stretch one leg all the way out. Stretch your other leg all the way out. Doing knees, chest, and chin. Breathing in and out. Slithering all the way up. Beautiful. We can do baby cobra. Make sure our hands are underneath our shoulders. And just raising your chest just a little bit. Beautiful. Now we can stay here. Another variation is full cobra. Or make sure if you want to do upward dog. Make sure your hips Or up. There you go. Nice. Upward dog is also a bit of a challenge for me. So I always stick with cobra, like full cobra. But if it's not, I welcome you to do your upward dog. And then exhale, downward dog. Beautiful. And just shake a little bit. Shake, 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 shake. Lovely. We're gonna lift one leg up, bringing your right leg all the way over here. We're gonna do a nice little opening, or three-legged dog. We want our leg that's up in the sky to kind of like touch your bottom, not really touching your bottom. Exhale. Straight out. Inhale. Bring your knee to your nose. Exhale. Swing it back up. Bring your knee to your nose again. Inhaling. Beautiful. Exhale out. Three-legged dog. Inhale. One more time. And exhale. Lovely. Now we're gonna inhale. Bring that right leg in between so we can go onto our lower lunge. Beautiful. Now, if your foot is stuck back there and you need to move it forward, use your spare hand and just bring it right in the middle. Again, I invite blocks. I like blocks. All right, beautiful. And now bringing your left foot meeting back to your right, forward fold. Awesome. Now, let's make sure it's 2 fists width apart. And we're just gonna find opposite elbows into our ragdoll. And we can sway our ragdoll, or we can have it sit still. It's up to you. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. We're gonna bring our left foot back, right foot back. Now this time, instead of doing knees, chest, and chin, I welcome either your chaturanga, which can be a half chaturanga, or full. I'm gonna do half. So we wanna make sure our elbows are really close to our chest and slowly bring it all the way down to your belly. Remember, don't forget your breath. Inhale for your up dog or cobra. Exhale to your downward dog. Beautiful. Now that we did our right side, we're gonna make sure to do our left side. So we're gonna inhale our leg up. And open that beautiful left side. Being aware of where all your weight is going. If you feel it on your wrist, try to aim your weight evenly. Beautiful. Now we're gonna stick out straight Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, three-legged dog. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, three-legged dog. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, three-legged dog. Now inhale, knee to the top of your mat. Now, my left side is a little stiff, so I couldn't bring my foot between my hands. So I'm gonna guide it with my left hand. Bring it here. Bring in your props. Now that we are on our low lunge. Awesome. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Beautiful. Now we're bringing our right foot to meet our left foot. Beautiful. Set your props aside and find opposite elbows. Now remember, if this is too tight, please bend your knees. There's so many different variations of poses. Find opposite elbows. Hold on to your elbows. Sway your body. We could do some ups and some downs. Ready? Let's do it one more time. We're gonna inhale. Arm up. Exhale. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, arms down. Beautiful. And arms. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Lovely. We're gonna bring our arms all the way. I'm gonna move back a little. Our arms all the way up to the sky. Touch hands. Beautiful. Inhale. And exhale. Arms to the side. Nice, strong mountains. Beautiful. Now that we're back on top of our mats, we're gonna begin to do a balance pose. So our balance pose will be tree pose. What we do on one side, we will do on the other side. We're gonna start off with our right leg, excuse me. We can do a kickstand, which is having your your heel onto your ankle like this. You can place your foot onto your shin like this. Or you can guide your foot all the way on top to your thigh. Again, so many different variations of the pose. Listen to what your body feels good. So, we want to be mindful of what works and what doesn't work. When we do tree pose, we want to make sure not to put all our weight on our knees, just either your thigh or your shin. I'm gonna go for my shin. Place my foot right there. And it's still a bit of a challenge. I'm still a little wobbly. You want to try to find somewhere in your room that's not moving, that it's nice and centered to focus on your drishti. So once I find my drishti, okay, it's still a little shaky, and that's okay. Place your hands outside of your heart in prayer hands, and slowly grow your branches. Arms all the way up, and pop out that beautiful chest. Again, if you come out of your pose, that's okay. We just slowly go back on it. Beautiful. Nice, beautiful trees. And you can sway your tree if you like. So if your ankles are bothering you, again, check in and just be mindful. Shake it off. Shake, 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 shake. Or shake until you feel a little better. Scared me. I'm still recording.
Oh shit, I didn't see you there, I'm sorry. That's why I texted you.
I'm recording.
You want to pause it or?
No, I'm still going. So now we're gonna move on to tree pose. Are you coming in or are you?
Yeah.
It's okay, come on in.
I want a booger.
Just come in. So we're moving on to the other side. We're moving on to the other side. We're gonna do our right, we did our right side, we're moving on to our left side. So I'm gonna do kickstand this time. So have my heel where my ankle is. Bring my hands right outside of my heart. Prayer hands, inhaling and exhaling. Awesome. Inhale and exhale. Now expand your branches all the way up to the sky, spreading your so much love. Make sure your chest, embracing your chest up to the sky. Awesome. Inhaling and exhaling. Beautiful. Now we're gonna slowly come out of our pose. If you did kickstand, or shin, or thigh, and just shaking it off. Shake it off. There you go. Such beautiful trees. Now that we're still on top of our, that we're still standing, we're gonna slowly come on down. So we're gonna inhale our arms all the way up to the sky, on our tippy toes, and with super care, going down super, super, super beautiful. Now we're gonna go on our bottoms, sitting crisscross, sitting crisscross. Beautiful. Just take a moment to check in with your body and make sure everything feels good. Awesome. Let's move on. We're gonna stretch our legs out in front of us. And if you need to have a bent knee, feel free. If not, you can extend your legs out. We're going to inhale our arms all the way up. And exhale our hands to meet, whether it's our toes or our ankles or our shins. So we're gonna inhale, arms up, and exhale, reaching our feet or our ankles or our shins. We're gonna take 2 breaths here. We're gonna inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Beautiful. We're gonna find our way onto our backs. I'm doing it this way so you can see me. So we're on our backs and we can have our knees to the sky. We're gonna bring our knees slowly to our chest. Listening all the sounds we are making with our body and how it feels. We're gonna give ourselves a big, big, big hug. Nice. So in my first video, we did our pigeon pose. We're gonna move on to the variation of a pigeon pose. I can't remember the name of the pose. I'm pretty sure, I think it's like something with figure 4. Anyways, we're gonna bring our right leg up, meet our foot onto our left knee. And we can slowly stretch out where my right knee, pushing it away from my upper self. So you can just feel that nice stretch on your hip. Beautiful. Just a little stretching. Awesome. We're gonna inhale our leg up like this. Awesome. Make sure right foot is flexed and hug our left leg. It's our beautiful figure 4. We're gonna inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. 3. Bringing our leg back down and just slowly coming out of our pose. Now that we did it on one side, we're gonna do it on the other side. So bring your left leg all the way up to the sky, bend it, meet your knee with your left foot. And again, we're gonna place our left hand onto our left knee and just stretch it out. You might feel it in your hips. A nice little stretch. Oof, that feels good. And again, remember that beautiful breath. So we're gonna bring both arms around our right leg, or our right thigh, I should say. Remember to keep these toes, this entire foot flex. And just being mindful of how your body is moving. So we're gonna inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale and exhale. Awesome. Bringing our foot back down and just slowly coming out of our pose. Beautiful. We're gonna, before we go to Shavasana, we're gonna get on our bellies. And we're gonna do a nice little stretch. You're gonna go into Sphinx pose. Sphinx pose. So you wanna have both arms out. Stretch legs in the back. Stretch one leg, stretch the other one. And have your chest up to the sky. And we're just gonna do a few breaths here. We're gonna inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. We're gonna pop our hips, go on all four, make that nice V, bring our bottom all the way back down to our feet, and stretch out into our nice, lovely child's pose. Inhaling. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Going back on all fours. Remember that breath. And then exhale to your downward dog. And just again, walk your dog. Stretch on one side, stretch on the other side. Beautiful. We're gonna slowly walk to our mat. We're gonna forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale. Into your chair. So we want to make sure our chair, again, our knee is not going over a foot. So we're gonna inhale, arms out. Beautiful. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to your chair. Beautiful. So now we're gonna place our hands right outside of our hearts into a prayer, and we're gonna go on one side. Nice. I'm gonna take a breath. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Back to center. Dive down. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Now into your beautiful chair pose. And now this time, I'll be on the other side. So I'm gonna turn my body around, and I'm gonna hook my elbow right onto the opposite side, my right knee. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. Beautiful. Inhale, exhale. Hopefully. Inside. Awesome. We're gonna go back down on our mats. And we're gonna lay on our backs. Okay. So before we finish our practice with Shavasana, we're going to do a bridge pose. So if you have any props, feel free to grab them. If you don't, that's totally okay. We're gonna place, excuse me, we're going to place the block underneath our back, kind of like between where our butt starts. So to help elevate our hips up to the sky. If you choose not to use the block, you can use your arms, but as long as you are bringing your hips with your leg strength and your upper torso strength, should be fine. And again, just remember to breathe. Inhaling and exhaling. Breath is always important. Awesome. We're gonna begin to come out of our pose. So if you're using a block, you can begin to get your block out. If you're not, just gently go down to the ground. And now we're gonna lead into our Shavasana. So we wanna extend our legs out, our arms, plop them wherever they may land, and just let go. Slowly begin to close your eyes. Slowly. Keep breathing. Inhaling and exhaling. Beautiful. Let's take 3 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Begin to wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Slowly stretch your arms above you. Stretch your legs all the way out. It's like your morning stretch or your getting up stretch. Make your way into a fetal position, bringing your knees on one side and bringing your chest close to your knees. Just inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. With your arm, slowly make your way back up. Into crisscross. If your eyes are still closed, it's fine. Have prayer hearts right outside of, prayer hands right outside of your heart. Inhaling and exhaling. Beautiful. Bow your head to your heart. Bowing and taking a moment to honor yourself, to honor your practice, to honor your feelings. Beautiful. I hope you enjoyed your practice. Thank you for letting me guide you with your practice, and looking forward to more videos. I hope you enjoy. And again, make sure you're always checking in with yourself. Yep.